I'm not supposed to be recording this, but what I saw as I was doing something important, I wasn't even watching the game, but I saw absolute meatball sandwiches being thrown by a supercomputer. DG, Dollar General, Mr. Dink and Dunk, the prodigal son in Kevin Stefanski's terrible offense that just got clowned on by Mike Vrabel. There will be another video because another NFL head coach is now openly disrespecting Kevin Stefanski again. What are you going to do about it? Start Dillon Gabriel again? Probably. So we're going to hear Kevin Stefanski and how he feels about this awful performance from Dillon Gabriel. Then we're going to break down some of these interceptions because it was a very bad day on the yard for
But I just want to make the point that we just have to be better in every area, and we'll look at everything we do, including, how we're putting these guys in position to succeed. Are we doing enough? When I say looking at every position, are we doing enough with the quarterback position? Do we need to do a better job? And I know the answer is yes.
So he thinks at the quarterback position, they're doing enough. The direct quote there, Kevin Stefanski says he's sticking with Dillon Gabriel. Also believes the wide receivers are good enough to accurately evaluate whoever the quarterback may be. Now, I do have to talk about that because if we're going to talk about Dillon Gabriel being terrible and the stats say he's pretty terrible, we also have to talk about the fact that these wide receivers have been a boon to the existence of anybody throwing footballs out in Cleveland. Joe Flacco, who just had a phenomenal game, somehow lost to the Jets anyway. He's been playing great football. He's been running for 15 yards. I mean, he looks like he's 22 again. I don't know what's going on over there, but when you have T. Higgins and Jamar Chase to throw to, I'm sure the day gets a lot easier, right? But Isaiah Bond is trying his hardest to get locked up again. He wants to get arrested. He does not want to play football. And man, oh man, does this offense look absolute dog water when Quinshon Judkins is out? Yeah, he was out with a shoulder injury, and then you force Dillon Gabriel to push the ball more than 10 yards down the field, and awful things happen. And it really is. And again, when I get back to my home base, we're going to have longer videos. We're going to go in at length at it. But it's just general malpractice at this point to put Dillon Gabriel out there. Everybody knows what he is. I'm not, you can call me Shedeur Glazer all you want. I'm somebody who says, I actually don't want Shedeur to start. I think it would be better if Dillon Gabriel was just mid enough for Kevin Stefanski to look at you with a straight face and say, hey, he's good. But a 2-interception game, the first time he tries to push the ball farther than his 6.1 average depth of target, you see what happens. You see, and we're going to watch it. We're going to watch him throw behind David Njoku. We're going to watch him throw a ball that loses all accuracy after it goes past the 20-yard ball. Now, it doesn't help that Isaiah Bond was the target, right? It doesn't help that Jerry Jeudy for 3 quarters didn't get a target. There are so many things fundamentally wrong with this offense that sadly we're going to have to make fun of Dillon Gabriel because people had to sit there when he was named QB1. Well, he's just that much better than Shedeur. He's this, he's that. When every other NFL scout had him as a 4th and 5th round pick. So I don't know if I'm speaking Spanglish around here, but he's mid, and mid is complimentary because I like Hawaiian players. I like Marcus Mariota. His name is not Marcus. His name is Marcus Mariota. I messes with him. I used to mess with Tua Tagovailoa before he started speaking that too much. All right. Anyway, I mess with Hawaiian players, so I'm not mad at DG. I am mad at people trying to pretend that a player in Shedeur Sanders, who was mocked as a first-round guy, all of a sudden, he's just stupid now. He's dumb. Well, if he's stupid and dumb, Dillon Gabriel can't play quarterback at the NFL level. He's throwing balls behind receivers. Let's take a peek at it. Look, I can't edit this video. Legally, I am not allowed to edit this video. So we're going to have to get in and get out of here and get right into some of these lowlights. So let's paste and go here. We're going to be popping back and forth. So first things first, I do want to point out that, what I could really get on here is we could talk about a lot of the misreads that Dillon Gabriel had, right? We could talk about some of the schemed wide open plays that Kevin Stefanski did give, but Dillon Gabriel just wasn't capable of capitalizing on those situations. But you know what I will talk about? There's a lot said about certain people holding on to the ball too long and how big of an issue and a problem that is. Well, there's also a problem and issue when your first thought, when brought with any, so, and I pray to God, Kevin Stefanski, you allow your quarterback to throw without play action. For the love of everything, Dillon Gabriel has bad play action footwork. He's got bad handoff footwork. And it's not just because he's short, but it does have to do with his stubby legs. That is one part of it. Weak fake, Dillon Sampson's looking. He's scared. He's seeing ghosts in the back of the end zone. This is a clean pocket, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you see, but everybody's hemmed up. You got a double team here. You got here. You've got time. How about let's just take a half a second, but you're the supercomputer, right? So there's no half a second to spare, right? There is nothing. What does he do? He sets up in the pocket. I mean, you're good. You're hitching. I saw a player going over here. Who's that? Harold Fan? It doesn't matter. DG, where are you looking? Because you thought that throwing in your own end zone, just when you got a little bit, look at how much time is in this pocket, guys. He's looking at the receivers now. I got Harold Fannin breaking right now. Oh, y'all can't even see it because it's way too small. It's way too. Oh, now you can see. I had another one here. Here we go. You got Harold Fannin breaking right now. Right now. Y'all see that? I'm not blocking anything over here. Harold Fannin right there. So what are you looking at, Dillon Gabriel? Supercomputer, do you know the play? Because if you knew the play, you wouldn't even have to look over here. You would just see coverage. You could see there's a wide open hole here, and you would hit him, right? But that doesn't happen. You hold, and then you see ghosts, and you just throw intentional grounding, and that's phenomenal, right? Because we get on here and we talk about Dan Orlovsky running out the back of his end zone for a safety, but by God, I mean a quarterback just shitting down his leg, right, peeing in his pants and just throwing to nobody. Where is the? Hey man, I really wanted Jackson Dart to just be mid, mostly because of Brian Daboll and what the Giants did to Shedeur. But I do think, and because of my relationship with Lane Kiffin. But if I'm being honest, Jackson Dart is playing. He's playing like a rookie quarterback. He's making some amazing plays happen. Hey, the Giants got them one, huh? Yeah. The Giants really got them a quarterback. And it's so interesting that I see that, and I see why Brian Daboll likes him. I see the moxie. I'm seeing what you could see in a quarterback. Dog, we're looking at a maybe backup quarterback. That's what we're looking at. The height is a maybe backup quarterback. You want me to take that serious? You want me to think that is what
here they come
out there? Absolute mid. This one's unacceptable. Do we see this? Do we all see what's happening here? Do we see that David Njoku is trying his hard? He's really trying, Dillon. He's gonna try to get open, but the thing about trying to get open is when you try to do something, you don't do something. So DG, if I'm looking at this right here, what are we look? Hey, I don't even throw picks like that in Madden, yo. You want me to think this is real life? You want me to think that you looked at this and thought everything was crispy? I'm throwing it. Who did you? Hey, that's what it is. Dillon Gabriel is in on it. He wants Shedeur Sanders to get started. And low-key, Dillon Gabriel is a part of the Shedeur code. That's what it is. He's a Shedeur guy. He's a 2 guy. Or he's a 12 guy, rather. Right? Because why else would you throw an absolute ham sandwich like that? Why would you throw meatball sandwiches to the defenders? What other reason would you have? That's not the only pick. We're going to get into the other pick, too. Let's pull it up if I could find it. Lord have mercy. The one very sad. And really, I got to be honest with you. The safety is enough. The safety is a low IQ play. The safety is showing, hey, I'm just a quarterback that panics. I piss down my leg. I'm not ready for prime time. I get it. I'm scared because I'm short. So any internal pressure I get, instead of tucking and run, instead of finding an actual outlet, I'm going to see ghosts and just play like I've never played football in my life. All right? That's fine, DG. Okay? What I can't do, though, this is the most damning. This ball right here shows you what he does when he pushes the ball down the field. and why the play calls have been so conservative and why the offense has been so mediocre. It's a combination. I mean, he crow-hopped into this, man. He ran, he crow-hopped, he patted the ball. He put everything he could into that pass. Lord have mercy. Just for it to have who exactly? Who exactly is coming down with this? I mean, first off, insane interception. It was a crazy interception. But who were you throwing to? What was the plan? What was the idea? Right? So when things happen like this, right? And I'm all up on the mic. The camera angle is terrible. My lighting is awful. I'm not supposed to be even recording this, right? However, I when you hear things, or sorry, rather, when you see things like Mr. Myles Garrett, he's going to slam his helmet. But before he slams his helmet, as you see, he's off on the bench by himself. You got Grant Delpit over here who was also hurt. You got Myles Garrett over here at the end of the bench. He's a sad guy. I would be sad too. Franchise-breaking record. He broke his own franchise record for sacks in a game. 5 sacks in a game, and your offense can't do nothing. Yeah, man. I'd be pretty charged up. 21 for 35. Again, shout out for Kevin Stefanski. You know, you lose a rookie running back. What do? Let's make the rookie throw 35 times. That worked great. 2 interceptions and a safety. I mean, just productive stuff. And we're sticking with him through the bye week. But Myles, how do you feel about the whole situation? Let's hear it.
Young quarterback that's fighting. I see a young team that's fighting all across the board. So, we all got to help each other. And there's no one on the outside who's going to help us. There's no one who's going to come in with the magic cure-all. So we have to rally together and find the best way to win. As a unit, as a team, because we're the only people who can get out of this. We dug ourselves in this hole.
Either Myles Garrett or Kevin Stefanski are not going to be back. I'm going to hope this video takes less than 2 hours to upload on this trashy Wi-Fi internet. I'm traveling right now. May or may not have another video. Cannot thank y'all enough for the video that I dropped today. It did great. There's going to be another comments reading video. There's going to be so many videos this week, but y'all know that. It's going to be the bye week. While some people think that maybe nothing's going on, I think the rumblings of 12 are going to get louder and louder and louder every single day. So we'll see you there. You be great. You be phenomenal. Like this video if you like it. Dislike it. Don't subscribe if you like football content, man. We'll see you next time. Yeah.